Yo, man. So I was supposed to have two other people in here with us, right, X? Like, punctuality is a thing with us smokers, but we're gonna do exactly what we said that we're gonna do on this episodes. We're gonna smoke. We're gonna have hot boxes. We're gonna sit down with friends. We're gonna get into things. Welcome to the Low Main's Asylum show, everybody. Episode 300 and motherfucking 323. X.
What's up, man?
How are you, my brother?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Everybody, if you guys don't know who X is, this is one of my right-hand friends. I promise you, I don't have a lot of friends in my life, but this is one person I can actually go ahead and be like, yo, man, yeah, that's my friend. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely my friend. And we definitely want to get into or dive into a lot of things with you, but this, on this great occasion. Before we do that, I do like to say do on this shit, bro. We're gonna start smoking. I'm smoking on this Jeter right here. It's that grape ape.
I want to comment on them Jeters because, these pack a punch. But these what, normal drugs used to be back in the day. It's so crazy how far weed's come, how this used to be a regular J, and now these things can do it.
Bro, that's so crazy.
They come rolled and nice, but man.
Bro, so is it just the keef just on top? Or is it anything else?
I think they just roll it in wax and then just roll it also in keef to make it stick.
That is fire. Hey, my niggas, try this out. Yo, Jeters, try to sponsor the show, man. I swear to God, I would enjoy it if y'all try to sponsor free ass weed. But we're gonna talk about something that's low key PG-13 today. I'm gonna take y'all way back in a time, back into a time when we were younger, when folks were a bit more had more of an optimistic mindset. You were going through growth, a whole lot of growth, puberty, if you will. Now, and back in your teenager years, predominantly, is that 12 or 11 to 13?
Teenage, I'd say 13. That's when the teen starts to hit in the word.
Facts, okay.
12, 11 is preteen.
A preteen. Okay. Let's go back to the because my nephew, bro, had his 8th grade graduation, and I went to this graduation, X, and in this shit, bro, I'm looking around the room, and 80% of this room, bro, I kid you not, all these kids are awkwarded out, but they don't know how to feel right in their bodies. They're sitting like this. Everyone's just my niggas, chill. Then it took me back into our time, or my time and your time, and I think we all went through our metamorphosis of weirdness. And I would like to ask you about those weirdness. Did you go to middle school? Was there a middle school here at that time?
Yeah, I went to Holiday Park for my elementary, K through 5th grade.
Okay.
And then from there down the street went to Desert Sands. And Desert Sands was always 6th, 7th, and 8th. But I know there's other fucking schools that have charter schools from kindergarten all the way to 12.
Yeah, I never understood that. Yeah, bro.
And they look the only ones I've seen look like trailer homes.
Yeah.
And I'm just that's crazy.
It's and I'm not trying to knock y'all on the res, but it looks like a school on the res, So I also went to a 6th to 8th grade school, bro. Shouts out to Mount Logan Middle School, man. We weren't even an animal. We were the Mountaineers.
Oh, you guys were a person.
Yeah, man. Nice. We were a whole ass person.
My middle school was Scorpions.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
I want to comment on the whole them changing, the kids being all insecure. I feel that though, because in 5th grade I was a little chunky boy and I had long hair. I've always had long hair. But who sees a chunky fat boy in 5th grade have long hair?
That's so true.
And then when I went to middle school, I started to care about, what other people thought and everything. So I get insecure and everything. And then that's when oh, dude, I remember I got a fucking perm for my 8th grade promotion.
Oh shit, my God.
But I had short hair though for that though. So no, it wasn't curly. It wasn't long and curly, but it was short. And it was funny.
What was your first glimpse of realizing, I kind of I kind of have to care about what other people think. Because, like, I think we all get to that realization, like, oh, shit, like, we're getting to that age.
I think when I started to notice that, like, oh, shit, I think I'm at the age where, like, making out with girls and touching boobies is, like, a real possibility now.
That's so facts. That is so facts. And
it's no longer gossip. Or trying to, like, one up the homie.
But you would always hear one of the homies, like, you know, just see, oh, yo, he fingered somebody. What? Like, yeah, it's, man, that is a whole new ball game nowadays.
Especially with shows like South Park back in the day that came out, that, you know, if you didn't know, you learn from them.
In 100.
And then improvise.
Fast forwarded you. I think, bro, mine was so, it was a bit more kind-hearted. It was, I was in PE, like 6th grade, and like we didn't really use deodorant like at that age, because like I motherfuckers were not at that age to use deodorant, you know, at that age. And but I would always like kind of see like cousins, nephews, like, you know, people always share like a deodorant, like brothers, like, hey yo, I don't got my deodorant, can I use yours? Yeah, you know, I got you. And then some dude used his deodorant, and then, man, like, we're like mid like talking and like just like having this gym banter after. I was like, hey, I just want to, you know, like smell fresh. So this guy's like, bro, please don't do that, man. Like, he's like that's kind of nasty. Like, he's like, that's hygiene. I was like, huh?
Oh, like using his?
Yeah, bro. After that, I was like, all right, bro. And I think after that day, I just understood. It set the precedent. Now, did you have a girlfriend? And
I think I had like 2. I would think.
My guy.
I think only 2 girlfriends.
Okay.
I think one in like 7th grade and then one in 8th grade. I don't really remember much about it though. I remember a lot of making out, which kind of like grosses me out right now because of how young I was and how much of it and how intense it was. But like at that age, like, if I'm going for it, I'm going for it. I'll iron out the details later. I remember experiencing, like, I'm vividly remembering like no lips, because I felt like I was just like, you know, making out with like some skin over teeth, and I was just like, this must not be it.
And like, the teeth ever hit, you're like, oh shit. Yeah. You gotta, I definitely,
Other girlfriend was pretty cool though.
Was that like down the path?
Yeah, that was like, I think that was like the 8th grade one.
My guy. Like, I'm a bit more seasoned now. I think that's very, 6th grade, I dated this girl, man, and it was my shortest relationship of my life. And like, I talked about this, bro. It was a span of 32 minutes. And like, I feel really petty about this ex, but like, you know, I don't date losers. I'm just explaining it to you, you know? So we went to PE. A homegirl was like we like had a thing like for each other like at that time. So like, I was like, hey, do you want a date? But she's like, yeah. And as soon as we like made it locked in, we went to PE. Both of our classes paid in soccer. She was in my team, bro. So we got to the last I think it was like 2-3, and like we had one more like fucking kick to like tie up the game. Like, I'm not trying to lose. So like, it's me and her running up to the fucking like goalie, and then like I look at her and like I was like, he will definitely expect me to fucking, you know, kick this shit. Let me pass it to you. You got this, right? So at the end, I pass it. And as soon as I passed it, bro, she kicks it like all the way at like fucking out of bounds. And I broke up with her after that, because I'm not gonna
I remember, I think I had another little girlfriend too, but that was just like on and off right away because I got creeped out. Because the very next day she brought me like a 8x11 portrait of her.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I was just so like taken aback, and I was just so like,
she wanted you to keep.
Yeah, I was just like, what the hell?
Was it like just like a headshot?
Yeah, it was like bust up.
My God. Yeah. You like,
I was like, this is too formal, you know.
you want me to frame this?
Yeah. Not even a wallet size. I gotta...
For real, bro. For real. I think, and I was also introduced to at that time, bro, the a la carte. Like we had like the snacks. That's like at those times. Would y'all have a snack? A little thing?
We just had a teacher.
The teacher was holding out?
I don't know how your middle school was, but for us, we had like a homeroom. But he was also part of the 4 like main subjects. So we had science, and then social studies, math, and literature. Those are the 4 core blocks.
Okay.
And then the other 3 for the day were like your extracurricular activities, which is like PE, shop, or band, or whatever, you know, team, whatever, sports. And what's it called? So our social studies teacher, Mr. Halverson, he would just sell food. He would just sell food out his closet. That fool was hilarious because he was so outlandish. He would just be like, give us our assembly, like, all right, I'm gonna go back to watch porn on my computer, you know, because I'm an adult and I can, and that's how it works. But he never, he obviously never did it, but it was just hilarious that he'd say shit like that.
It's so funny that you can understand jokes like that back in those days, because like, I think those were like the last ending years, like for those jokes.
Yeah. No one ever told the teacher or the parents anything. If they did, they'd get some concerned calls.
For real. We all know those teachers that like cuss, you know, like you're like, oh, I can't tell anybody that he said that.
Yeah, he was one of those like he reminds me of the not too dramatic, but that Tom Hanks teacher, not Tom Hanks, I'm sorry, Robin Williams, where he's all he'll be real with you, you know what I'm saying, but he'll be like, you gotta do this because if not, yada yada yada.
You definitely got it. Facts. I'm gonna call you back later. Phone calls coming in at the woo-ha, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, dude, and it was fucking high school or middle school was a trip because they like segregated you based on intelligence, like on animals. Like if you were a hawk, you were like a.
You're agile. You're keen.
Not even that, but it. Oh man, maybe they did it like that, but it was more of just all like you were like the above kids, you know, the honor roll and you know.
No, I see that.
And then there was like falcons, which is like right under it. Then there was like the cheetahs, I think, which is like under. And I remember the lowest tier was like the cougar team, and that was all like the.
He's not even fast. Yeah.
It was the group of students who English wasn't their first language. You know what I'm saying? And
the ESL kids.
Yeah, the ESL kids and like the foreign kids and all like that. And I didn't notice it then, but I noticed it now. Like, damn, that's so fucked up how they segregated everybody.
Oh, facts.
Because I guess they wanted like each one to grow with their own bunch, I guess. But,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to ESL?
No.
Bro, I was in ESL.
Yeah.
Yeah. My 6th grade, and then it was the most weirdest thing, man. Cause like they're like, yo, man, like we need you to test out of this. I was like, no, man, this is really it's really chill. Like,
This is my pace.
Yeah. Y'all want to kick it? Bro, like the teacher's assistant, like just kicked it with the teacher low key. That shit was so nice. Shouts out to ESL. I think like there was a lot of kids that like. I met a lot of great kids from a lot of other countries, man, in there. Did you speaking about that too? Did you have any awkward moments in middle school? Like your top awkward moment, my guy.
Awkward moment, middle school. Nothing that jumps off the head.
Damn.
All I can think of is like when a bunch of my classmates didn't know that I play like the big ass cello bass.
The bass?
Yeah,
Yay!
So when we had like a school assembly and I had to play, they were like, what the fuck? And I had like a little embarrassment. I was like, what? I'm playing this shit, man. I'm playing fucking Lady Marmalade.
Ah, man. Yeah. I'm proud of you, bro. I didn't know that you played the... Yo, that's dope. My God.
Oh, in middle school I played the clarinet.
Okay.
And the big ass cello bass.
That's so dope.
I get down on Funky Town and Lady Marmalade.
My guy.
That was badass.
I joined orchestra in 4th grade. And
oh, you know what? Bass. I think I do remember like an awkward moment.
Mm-hmm.
No, never mind. Because when did Michael Jackson die?
That's a good question. When did... Sometimes... June 25th, 2009.
Yeah, so I think I was in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And I had just like gotten into like Michael Jackson and everything. My sister had like his CDs. He had like the Thriller and the Thriller CD.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember I think I was taking one of those tests. Because, you know, you used to read a book and you take some computer test about it to get points for whatever for your literature class. And I think my sister told me that, like, dude, Michael Jackson just died. And then I remember I got super sad and I, like, cried. And people were just like, what the fuck? And I would just saw, like, dude, Michael Jackson just died. Like, dude.
Bro,
like,
it's sad.
Yeah.
No, that is sad, bro. It's, God bless the dead, man. Michael Jackson. I had one embarrassing moment. I was in Spanish class, my guy. Just everything always bad happens right after like lunchtime, because but you're still digesting food, like at that age, but you still don't know how to stop motherfucking running around, like sit your ass down type shit. And then
I know, shout out middle school teachers, man. Y'all deal with some transitional ass kids.
For real, man. And so the teacher paired us up into a group of 5, man. Like we all had to like go to like a corner of the room, and we all had to like play the small game to understand. No, sorry, it was French. Understand French words like a bit more. And then so like we all go to this corner, and I'm in this like corner with these like preppy ass kids. And then one of the homies, like preppy ass kids, one of the homies. So when the homie says something funny, bro, like, and I roll back, I was like, ha ha ha. When I roll back, bro, a small fart came out, but like it was like one of those that like definitely made a sound, and everybody definitely heard it. And I come back, and everybody just looks at me, man, and like they're just like, nobody said anything after. And the year right after, 7th grade, I threw up in reading class, bro, while everybody was fucking quiet.
that does suck,
bro. Like that shit was so. I told my mom, like, I was like, I don't want to show my, like, everybody's seen, like, you're not gonna act like.
Oh, I think I got a big one that I forgot. I probably fucking repressed it. But I think I got my... Yeah. I swear to God. It just came to me.
I love it. Let's hear it, man.
I got into a fight, like, in 7th grade. And I got my ass beat. And then, I feel like most kids' parents, if kids get into a fight and they come home with, like, a black eye and, like, a lip busted, take a day off or two, you know what I'm saying? But Mexican mamas, they'd be like, well, fuck it, that kid's suspended, you're just gonna go to school. So I had to go back to school with everybody knowing and everything, and it was just a trip.
No, like, bro, how'd you guys lead up to the fight?
That was more embarrassing than awkward, though.
How'd you guys, lead up to the fight, man?
Huh?
Like, how'd you guys lead up to the fight?
We were just arguing by the fucking vending machines. Well, there's a building that has all of like the sports equipment for PE classes and everything, and there's 2 metal truck containers that hold like scrap or everything, right?
Okay.
And that's where the vending machine is. So we were arguing, and then we pulled up there, and then we just started fighting, and then he got one good hit, and then I was just done, man. I ain't that big a dude, so imagine me back in fucking 7th grade. I got my ass beat.
Damn it.
And then I tried to play it off. I just ditched school the rest of the day, and I went home at the end of the day. And obviously my eye had swelled up, and my lip was probably still fat. And then mom was like, "What the fuck happened?" He's like, "No, I fell down, So then the next day we went to the office and shit. And after that, the other dude had left because he got suspended. Okay. But my mama took me back to class right after, and I was just like, well, we're going. But
you had to go.
Yeah.
You had to heal at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
But again, that was more embarrassing than awkward. After that, though, I feel like that's where my humor came from, because I was just if I could take an L like that and come back and have to go through it, that's probably the worst I could come from.
For real.
The worst is probably having to go through that again as an adult.
And it'll never happen.
Yeah.
I want you to know, X holds his own nowadays, man. It's confirmed he gets 86 out of bars for this shit. Man, Speaking about this, man, I only had one fight ever in my it went out, my guy. In middle school, but I didn't want to fight this nigga, man. But it was again after PE, fucking PE classes.
It's all them fucking endorphins and fucking blood pumping.
Like for real, bro. And it's the
Fools just want to eat.
and like it's those he was those like short, stocky wrestling like motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we're like walking back in, and then so like he's like, bro, why don't you pass me the ball? And like I was like, all right, bro, yeah, calm down. And like he's like, why don't you pass me the ball? And then so like he's like, I'm gonna make you pass me the ball, monkey.
Oh.
So bro, like when he said that, and then like I was like, bro, I'll slap your fat ass into next Tuesday. And then so like he's like, I'll jump on you. At this time, like I'm still not trying to like pursue it. And then so like he's like, I'll jump on you. Say something else. It's like something else. And bro, like we're still walking into the locker room, and I felt this nigga jumped on me, bro. Like he literally like, and as soon as he jumped on my back, like would you just do one of those like whoop? And then like he fell right in front of me, and that shit was free food. Just ding 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 ding.
That's right.
No, bro, yeah, like goddamn, it's. I think people try you in like middle school too. It's very true.
People are more cautious in high school because we're fucking growing a lot more, and motherfuckers just discover sex in girls, and girls just discover sex in guys.
Facts.
Usually
Facts.
a fight led up to it. You know what I'm saying? Because middle school fights are more just like on the spur, emotions, fucking shit's popping off.
We're going at
like,
you.
Why'd you push me? And then high school it leads up to like, who the fuck is this? You know, and then like blah blah blah, and then you know it all comes to a climax.
That's so fucking true.
And then the whole school runs to one spot.
It's so fucking primal.
Yeah. I remember in high school, these fools got creative, and they got like two of their homies to fake fight across the school, so everyone would go over there while they actually settled their beef like on the opposite side of the school. And there was only like one video, and there was like 6 people around because the whole rest of the school was on the other side looking at the fake fight or whatever.
That's an elite ass team.
Yeah, and I was all like, that was cool. That was respect right there. Because usually people fucking fight, they get sworn to break it. But they were just like, no, let's go over here by the computer building, you know?
And just I love that, bro. God damn it. Shout out to those people that really sell it out. Now, in the span of like middle school, like all the growth that you do go through, I think that a lot of people should be very fucking proud of themselves that they made it through, you know, that like time of their lives, bro. Because that's fucking tough. There's like a lot of things that happens. Were you part of any clubs?
Band. Just a band club.
Good
really.
shit. Okay. Bro, I was part of one like nerdy ass club, but it was interesting. Allow me to explain it to you. It was the RC club. We just race RC cars the whole time. But this
See, like extracurricular clubs. Mm-hmm. The ones ours were kind of just like the main electives, just like extra. Like for shop class, you would learn how to use tools and everything, but not actually use them. And then for like the upgrade of that, you would actually use power tools and build like a house or a lamp and shit like that.
That's fire. Like small generators and shit.
More like a clock potato type thing, or like a birdhouse, like a rocking
Arnold.
crib.
Okay.
Small shit like that.
I like that.
Side desk. Oh, and they had. Oh no, that was high school.
Now, I do want to segue this right into my next thing that I did want to talk to you about 2X, into our next point of friends. I think you learned a valuable friendship, and or a value of friendship in middle school. But did you have like a solid group of friends?
In middle school? I did, yeah. There was a bunch of us. We used to play basketball. We used to... I don't remember how the fuck the balls were, like, held out. Pause. But like, I don't know if you went and gave your ID and they gave you a basketball, or if one of the homies, like, carried their basketball all day and then went to play. I don't even remember that part. All I remember, though, is that, like, when lunch hit, you know, there'd be a whole line of people to get the food. We would just go and play basketball first. And then when we saw the line die down, we'd go get our food and then like come eat and play again.
Okay.
But yeah, there was a bunch of, there was me. I still hang out with Manny and Omar from back in the high school days. Shout out them.
Damn.
They're like the only ones. But the dude, I think Caleb's like a doctor now. Ruben back then was really into like military and stuff. And then Jack Peru, he just had a kid. Noah.
Shouts out to Jack. Yeah, facts.
Noah and then Wesley. All of them. We used to just play basketball in middle school in a sense.
That's so cool. Dope, man. Now, but I did want to go into, because right before the episode, but you wanted to talk about a really great topic.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about like value and friendships, and then while I was thinking about that too, was like I was looking at myself too. So I have a friend who I always come through for, and they describe me as a great friend, and it's like, well, of course, because whatever you needed, I've always pulled through, but I never need the type of help that they ask for. So I'm just all like, there's nothing in return that I'm getting. So at that point, like, what kind of relationship, friendship is this? What? And then at first, I thought the thought ended there. But then again, I went back, looked at myself, and I was like, why do you want something? Why am I looking for something in exchange for this friendship, you know? And then I just felt a little guilty, and I was just like, maybe it's just me that's like expecting something when versus them, it's not.
That's very true. But I think it is smart and logical to think in a way of being quite selective that way, bro, because that's you showing like the energy that you pour into people. You know, does anybody else pour into me? Is it me constantly pouring? And like, I think, and more in age, but you understand, like, yo, that's more tiresome, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I can't keep, like, or you can't keep doing that to people. You're like, all right, bro, like, come on, I need a hug back. Like something like that, you know? Like, so like, I think like that's 100% facts, my guy. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's
because I always feel like shit's like an equivalent exchange. I wish I could find that quote. There's this nice ass quote by some dude that said something along the lines of, when like, my problems feel so immense when I'm alone, but they feel so minuscule when I'm with friends, when we're all talking about them, or how minuscule they feel when they're spoken about amongst friends. So, you know, alone, you're like, oh, this fucking problem. And then when you're amongst your buddies, you're all like, this problem. And everyone's all like, yeah, but la 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 la, you know, and it's just good to vent it out.
100%.
And after that, it's just like a normal problem now. And so, yeah, that's what it made me think of.
There's just, and I think, man, like, we have a tight knit of, or, it's important to build a tight knit of friendships because of that right reason. I think you have to have people to bounce your mind off of. Motherfuckers that sit in solitary confinement all day, like, can definitely go crazy, you know? If it's just you and your mind and no one else there to, is it the right word, to direct your convictions, I guess?
I don't know, to challenge them, I guess, to see how firm you are in them.
Right. Challenge your stances and shit. Like, exactly, man. And
sometimes I blame some of the shit I watched in my youth. I remember watching the show called Full Metal Alchemist, and their show was all about equivalent exchange, and up to the laws of nature until friendships and everything. And I'm like logical as a person, and when I saw that, I was all like, that is real logical, you know? And then that's how I applied it to life. And then that was just so like, well, why can't I just do without needing something back? And then I got all sad at that about myself, and I'm just all like, all right, never mind.
Yeah. I feel you, bro. And
enough introspection.
For real. But I think, and it's just really, and I think it's.
And then I'm all like, well, if they ask, do I need help? Do I? You know, maybe that's a blessing that I don't need the type of help that they help. Maybe I'm looking at it differently. And then I just feel harsh about thinking of the friend that way. And maybe I am a good friend because I'm still able to do that.
I have this problem sometimes, and I think I need to stop doing it too, because we're getting really fucking honest on this episode. Sometimes, bro, whenever the friend is emotional, do you ever think like, you're like, all right, bro, get the fuck over it? Like, you know, like, you gotta, can't be that weak out here in the world.
I'll give him once.
Uh,
Just because I've had my one. I remember I got my little heart broken in high school, and I broke down in front of the homie. And, you know, he just let me, you know what I'm saying? He's all like, it's all good, man. You know, hit this, you know what I'm saying? And that's like the only time he's ever seen me like that. And so I'm just all like, if someone gave me that one chance, I'll give someone that one time, though.
I like that, man. He's like, after that.
Yeah.
I feel that. I think... And now true friends and like nowadays really care too, bro. Like true friends don't have an agenda to hang out with you. I think me and you can understand each other on this like world too, like the party scene. You know, people just want to hang out with you just because of the scene, just because of, oh, we're going to a party, we're doing this, we're doing that. And that shit alone, bro, it's, are they your real friends at that age? You know? Does that person have your best intentions at heart? No, they don't. It's crazy.
I know. Me being 28, it's all just how like, all right, you know, we're at a pair before the dirty 30s, you know, and I'd like to have at least a little more accomplished.
I feel you. Bro, that's crazy. Goddamn, X. The road to 30. It's right around. It's speaking about that, a lot of people in their 30s watch a lot of movies. Any great movies but you've seen lately?
Probably a movie all seen already. I saw the fucking Saving Private Ryan recently.
Nice, okay.
Tore me the fuck up. It gave me like existential crisis because I was just all like, am I just gonna fucking die and that's it?
Nothing's gonna happen. Okay.
Yeah, it just made me feel weird. But that's a badass movie though. There's a bunch of actors that are in there that I didn't even expect. Fucking Vin Diesel, the creepy dude from Ted and the Son.
Damn.
Yeah. And then who else? There's the, I can't remember who the other Mexican looking guy is, but he's like another famous actor now. That was cool to see.
That's so fire. I seen a brand new White Man Can't Jump. That's
yeah. With what's his face?
Jack
Harlow.
I called him the I'm gonna pop some tags for like the longest time. What was his name? That nigga.
That's him?
No, but I forgot that dude's name. That's so sad. Bye, my guy. Like no one remembers you.
That's your second death right
there. My guy, like it's just
Oh, I guess I know what I compare that friend to because I have other friends who, it was cool because when I got my crib, I got it because one of my other pair of friends got theirs. And I was all like, oh, you know, if they can do it, I can do it too, you know, like let me get on it. And then I did. And then when I got mine, like an in-law got theirs, and it's just all like, see, that's the kind of like conglomerate level up, you know, that how it should be. And if I need to help you to get up with me, that's cool. But if I'm up there and you're still down there, then soon that rope's not gonna be high enough for you to dangle. You know what I mean?
Get up. You have to hang up with people in your own vicinity. Facts, man. X is dropping gems for y'all motherfuckers this evening. X. I think it's very fucking true that you have to hang up with people either higher than you or equal to you. Because the lower frequencies, I promise you, like, but you can try to help out as much as you want. But sometimes, man, people are like crabs in a bucket, you know? And I think they might try to pull you down to them and you're like, I don't need that right now. God damn it. We're gonna end this episode here, man. I'm tapping.
Oh, good. I'm surprised I didn't tap out first.
My God, this
hotboxes are not for me anymore.
But I'm so.
We tried to hotbox on the road. I'm just like, crack the window up. I need some air.
You're like, I got it.
Do you remember how hardcore hotboxes used to be back in like high school when we discovered weed?
Bro, my God.
No, there'd be smoke. At least 3 of these lit.
You wouldn't see anything go. I think right now it's like, goddamn, bro.
We had 2.
Now, me, X, on a frequent do play Fortnite. So sometimes, yo, come pull up on Fortnite on us. If you do want to play with us, hit me up in the messages. I will definitely tell you our things, and I will let y'all know. My guy, drop the socials on us.
I don't really get on Twitter no more. My Instagram is Xavier, Zaavieer. You follow me there? I'm on there every day, sadly.
Hey.
It's that a phone addiction, bro. Goddamn, I gotta kick it.
I feel like... Now, catch me. Freshman to the _West on Instagram. Lomay1990 on Snapchat. I'm gonna see y'all every motherfucking Tuesday, Wednesday. Peace the fuck out. Drink your water. Tip your bartender. We are motherfucking
Doses.
high, man.